Hey there people of the internet, Mondo back here once again. Y'all saw my preview video for this mask about a week ago. Now is the full reveal, I guess you could say, of this guy. This is the new Ultimate BWD 4, the Adios version, since this is an end scene. This is my personal copy, but I will be offering this mask with a different paint job. This is just my personal paint job, so the color isn't the most accurate. But it's just what I thought looked cool. The blank is from, of course, JDF Studios. This is my first time working with one. And I did not have a drill. I had a Dremel. And I thought you could drill or Dremel the holes out. As you can see, they didn't come out the best. So I do plan on redoing this mask. So that's unfortunate, but I am getting a drill soon to actually, properly drill these things out instead of my hack job like as you see I've done. But this one's my personal copy, so I'm fine with it. This one will be 4 costumes, plus the nasty looking vent holes kind of run through the Versus mask, but whatever. The eyes came out a lot better than I thought that they would. That's people's fear every time they try to do their own blank, is that they fear they're going to mess up the holes. But, just be slow. Take your time. Don't rush it. That's what I did. The blood is my own kind of concoction, my own custom blood. It's that nice in-between of dried and still fresh. I try to go for that. I'm pretty happy with how it came out. I also put a lot of residue and residual of the blood. It's got that accurate little spot down there. I also dremeled both the cracks in. Here's the crack you can see in both the shower scene and the end of the movie. And here's the one he gets from Trish hitting him with the hammer. These are actually dremeled in. And to get that effect of it looking red, because many people think it was a trickle of blood in the movie, I just watered down some of the blood solution. I put it on and then I wiped off the excess with a damp rag to give it that, make it look like the blood has seeped into the crack, which is, I assume, what happened. Got the crack up there. The scratches were a combination of an X-Acto blade and 60 grit sandpaper. You got these scratches going along the forehead up until these 3 holes here. Of course, got the forehead scratch. These, I like to call them the cartoon scratches. They look kind of like old-timey scratches in cartoons. Got a lot of scratching around the eye. That was another one. Like these separate lines here that were more detailed were done with an X-Acto, while the majority of it was done with 60 grit sandpaper. Cracks like that were done with X-Acto sandpaper. That was fine. I wrote sandpaper to get more of the exact shape I wanted of the nose. Got the scratches on the side of the nose, which are accurate. More cracks. The straps are custom done by me at the accurate loose thread. If you actually look at the scene where he gets the hammer in the neck and the shower scene, you can notice that there's a loose thread coming out of the elastic, so I decided to incorporate that. The chevron, which is split down the middle, and it is kind of crooked, which is film accurate. I've had a lot of people try to argue with me about that, but that is accurate that the chevron is slightly off-center. The accurate 3 bumps in the chevron, the ghost of the chevron, you will say. Got the misshapen left eye, where it kind of goes up a little bit more here and a little bit more down here, compared to this eye, which is more round. The straps are custom done. They're not usually this tight. They don't usually look like this, actually, but to get it to fit on the mannequin head, I had to adjust them and really tighten them. Like, usually this buckle is over here and these straps are more centered, but yeah. The straps are made by me. The slide buckles and the snaps are just from Hobby Lobby. The elastic is from... Oh no, I'm sorry. The snaps and the buckles are from Michaels. And the elastic is from Hobby Lobby. The elastic's not 100% accurate because it has this pattern to it, but I like the way it looks, so I opted to use it. Just reposition the mask so it doesn't fall. The mask is made of clear PETG plastic, which is very thick plastic. I was surprised how thick it was. And I tried to paint it as accurately as I could, so I painted the inside white. And the outside, I went with a parchment off antique white, as it's called. I was going to use the patina varnish method on this to get the color, but since this is my personal copy for my costume this year for Halloween, I'm also waiting on a DSS hood. I just decided to make it this kind of ghostly white, because the lighting at the end of the film, due to the house lights and all that, the mask does appear to be very white. Overall, besides the vent holes, which really do suck, I'm actually quite happy with this mask. The next one I do, I might try to reshape it to get more of the Ted White shape of the mask. It's got the accurate blood, which it doesn't fully reach the top. If you also shine a the light, you can see all the accurate chips in the paint. The inside is done with a Rust-Oleum painter's touch white, gloss white. Will give it that kind of effect that you want. Oh, and the blood is just how I did the blood is just liquid latex mixed with a lot of red food dye and like 2 drops of green. That's what causes it to dry like this and look darkened, and brown is the green. Mixed with the red, it kind of gets that color once it's dry. And the mask is fully adjustable. I'm not sure if this is how the buckles were done in the movie. I just did them like how you would do a traditional belt. And that seemed to work for me. Also, I included the Part 3 scratch on this side. I'm not sure if it was in the film or not, but I just thought it looked nice, so I decided to include it. Big fan of the end scene mask, so that's what I try to go for. It's my preferred look of Part 4 Jason. Got the vent hole scratch down there. Oh, and the snaps are painted and sanded, much like the original film, if I can get that to focus. There you go. They are painted over, and then the tops are sanded, exposing just a bit of the metal. And they are dirty around it. And the last thing I probably need to do to this mask is I still need to get some gel super glue and kind of rub it around where the chevrons were to get that kind of glue residual, which is film accurate. Yeah, besides that, that is the new Ultimate BWD 4 Adios mask offered by Carnivore Masks, which is my mask making company. If you're interested in one, just hit me up. I'll link my Facebook and my Instagram in the description. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Have a good one.